Hi everybody, it's Julie here again. I'm one day late with my Flower Friday, so we're having Flower Saturday today. My daughter plays travel softball in the summer and we are gone a lot, and I wasn't able to get a video done before Friday, so we ended up finishing early today. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this really pretty folded flower. And the only thing that you're going to need for this is a circle punch. So, I mean, almost everybody has a circle punch or can make a circle on their Cricut or on their Silhouette. So this is going to be one for everybody. All right, this is going to take 8 circles. And I wanted to mention that I found this flower design on a blog, and I'll leave it down here below so that you guys can take a look at it if you want. It's not my original design. Okay, so I've got 8 circles here, and then this is going to be for my back, so I'm just going to set that aside. Now, this flower takes a little bit to make, and I think that, you know, I made that dahlia flower a while ago, the one that was really dimensional and really big. It was about 4 or 5 inches across. Well, this is similar to that. There's similar folding on this particular flower, so it's just a little bit smaller and flatter. There's not a whole lot of dimension, so these are going to look really good on your cards, on your altered projects where you really can't have a lot of dimension. So that's what this is for, and I think it comes out really pretty. Now you do need to use double-sided cardstock, and I am using some some pattern paper that my friend Mandy sent me, and I think this is from the Case Ross Raw collection from K & Company. So let's go ahead and get started, and let me show you what you need to do. Okay, first things first, you're going to need to fold each of these circles. What you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to fold it in half, and you just want to make sure that this has to be pretty precise. So just keep that in mind. So you're going to fold it in half, and then you're going to fold it in half again. Okay, and you want to make sure that your edges are lining up pretty good, because that's going to make a difference in the final part of the flower. And you also want to make sure that your edges are really crisp. So I'm just taking this little rub-on tool that I have, and then you can just set that aside. We're going to unfold that and refold it the way we need it to in just a few minutes. So all you do again is just fold it in half, and remember, make sure these line up pretty close. Okay, fold it in half, and then make that fold crisp with your fingernail, and then fold it in half again. And I like to just really reinforce that fold just by running over it. You can use a bone folder. I don't have mine handy right now, so I'm just using this rub-on tool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fold the rest of these, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my petals folded in half and then in half again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take them and we're going to unfold them. Okay, and these are going to be like your little guidelines now. What you're going to do is you're going to take one of the quarter sections here and you're going to fold it in. And I think I'm going to go this way. Just fold it in just a little bit so that the corners match up. So you're just folding it in and folding it in here, but you want a nice point down here, okay? That's going to make a huge difference in your flower. So then you do the same thing again on the corner that is exactly next to, so you can make like a V shape here, okay? So you're just going to fold this corner in, okay, and then crease it with your fingernail. So now you have what looks like an ice cream cone. You've got the rounded top and the pointy bottom, okay? So let's go ahead and show you that again. All right, so I've unfolded my petal. All right, now I'm going to pick whichever side I want to see the, this is it, since I'm looking at this particular flower where I folded this pink back, that's going to be this part of your flower, and then this green part is going to show through right here and on the back, or I'm sorry, just right here, and then the pink part will come again on the back here. So it's really pretty. All right, so we'll do that one more time. So I'm going to fold in 1/4 of my flower, my petal here, and just making sure that I'm able to make a nice crisp point down here. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And I know this is kind of hard to see, but let me show you again here. So you're just folding this piece just back like that, okay? See how that's done? All right, I'll be right back after I fold these next 6 petals. Okay, so now I've got all 8 of my petals folded with just the bottom half folded. So now, in order to get this particular petal shape, we have to make one more fold. Okay, we're going to take our petal just like this, okay, and we're going to flip it over so we can't see that other side. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this half of the petal, okay, and we're going to fold this in until we hit that middle line. Okay, now that's why these folds were so important, okay, because you have to be pretty precise here in order for your flower to turn out looking nice. Okay, so that's all I've done. I folded these two sides into the middle. Okay, so you're folding those two halves in half into the middle. So I hope that that makes some sense there. Okay, so let's look at this again. This is our right side. We're going to flip it over to the wrong side, and we're going to fold. See how this is one half right here? We're going to fold this half into this half. Okay, and that's going to give us the right flower shape, the right petal shape. Okay, and we'll do the same thing here. Fold this half, this corner, into this half here. Okay, and remember, keep your crisp point at the bottom because you're going to need that for your flower. Okay, so now I've got 2 of them done. We'll do that one more time because this is a little more difficult of a fold. Okay, so we're going to flip it over to the wrong side, and we're going to take this half right here, okay, and we're going to fold it into right at that half line. Okay, so we're folding it in half right to the line, just like that. Okay, you see how that is? We folded this petal in half right up to the line. And we'll do the same thing here. Folding this petal right into the half, making it crisp with our fingernail, making sure we have a nice point at the bottom. Okay, we'll do that one more time on camera so you make sure you got it. So we'll go to the wrong side. We'll take this half and we're going to fold this half of the petal into the middle. Okay, and make that crisp with our fingernail. All right, and we're going to do the same thing with this side. Fold it in and make it crisp. Make sure we have a nice point here at the bottom. All right, I'll be right back after I get these other 4 petals done. Okay, so I've got all 8 of my petals folded now. Now, as you guys know, because you've been watching my Flower Fridays long enough, I almost always use hot glue as my adhesive. Well, this is the exception to the rule. I'm going to use my Scotch ATG gun for this flower. So I've cut out another circle. One thing I forgot to mention, it doesn't matter what size circle you use. Okay, what size circle punch you use. The size circle that you do use will determine the size of the flower. Okay, this particular circle size this punch is 1 inch and 7/16. Okay, so just under 1.5 inches. All right, so all I'm going to do with my circle, and this is just out of scrap paper, take my Scotch glue gun, my ATG gun, and I'm just going to put adhesive over the entire thing. Now, you can use hot glue here. I'm not saying that you can't, but I just happen to think that this is just a lot less messy using the Scotch ATG gun. Now, I'm just going to pick that up off my mat, and I'm just going to fold in all this extra glue. Okay. And also, if you want to, you can fold this in half and then fold it in half again so you get your lines, because you're going to need to be pretty precise, again, with where you place these petals. And you should probably do that before you put the glue on, by the way, but I forgot. Okay, so now I've got one more circle, and I've got it scored in half and in half again. Okay, and I'm going to take my petals, and I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to put my petal here right at the top and press it down. And then I'm going to do that again, right toward the top again. I just turned this over, okay, and I'm going to put that petal right there at the top, and you need to line up the points. Okay, the points need to be touching. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it again, and right at the top, I'm going to put another petal. Make sure your points are touching. Okay, and then I'm going to go again on this side, and I'm going to put another petal here, making sure my points are touching. Then I'm just securing them down. All right, now, so what we've got here is 4 petals on our flower. Now we're going to take another petal, and we're going to slide it right in underneath this petal here so that we can get it so that it fits in just perfect. Okay, and we'll deal with that if it makes a difference later, that little bit of an overage there. Okay, but I think it'll be fine. And then we're just going to slide this in, same thing. Make sure our petals are touching in the middle. And line that up and press it down. Do that again. Just keep doing that. That's how simple this flower is. I think I'm going to have to move this one. There we go. Move this one over just a smidge. And that's another reason why I didn't use hot glue, is because just in case you don't get your everything lined up properly, you can still lift it up. With hot glue, you wouldn't be able to lift it up. Oops. Okay. Then let's go ahead and put our last petal on. And there we go. Perfect. Now all we need to do is find something for the center. We're just going to use a flat back pearl here. Peel that off, and these ones are already sticky on the back. And we're just going to stick that right in the middle. All right, so that's your two different flowers. I believe that we'll go ahead and just call these a folded dahlia. So super easy. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.